Hello YouTube, thanks for watching. So in this video I'm going to talk about prosperity marketing system again, but I'm going to talk about the leads that I'm getting and the upgrades and how this system is very high converting. We've got a number of pages that I've created for you guys that are really performing well, and I'll share the stats with you in just a sec, and even cold traffic. So this is prosperity marketing system. Now, you might have come across this before, you might be involved in it already, but if you join through me, you'll get my share codes to these pages. They're custom built share codes and they are completely integrated with prosperity marketing system. And these share codes are not LeadsLeap share codes. They are actually prosperity marketing system share codes. So I give you the share codes, but what you do is you put them into your prosperity marketing system back office, and they integrate into the system. Because they're lead capture pages, but they're getting people on the free tour. So they click here, they immediately get an account. They sign up with an account right on the next page, and it's integrated. And what's also great about this is we've got a nice little system that allows you to integrate it into your preferred autoresponder. We've already got it integrated into LeadsLeap if you want. Got a little code generator that allows you to integrate it seamlessly into LeadsLeap within a few minutes. It's so simple. And I've also got the LeadsLeap share code for the email follow-up series. So this is a really high converting platform, and I can see a lot of people in my downline are already getting people involved and getting signups using these pages and share codes. But you also get the LeadsLeap, you also get the prosperity marketing system stuff as well. So you've got a lot here. So let's have a look at the stats. So I've been tracking this with the tracking links within prosperity marketing system. And the great thing about prosperity marketing system is even the tracking system is integrated. You can integrate it with LeadsLeap. Not just the front end tracking, but if that person decides that they want to upgrade, take a tour and go further, it's all tracked. So I'll show you what I mean, so for example, this particular tracking link, I got a few tracking links going on. We won't go over everything, but this particular tracking link, and I just open this up and I'll show you the link. So this is the page. So if you look at the tracking, so from various sources like YouTube and Facebook and LeadsLeap as well, and other places. So as you can see, like here, for example, 39 came in there, the unique ones from this particular video. And how it decides whether it's unique is depending on how long they spend on the page. Some people just click on the page, have a look, and then almost immediately they click off. So that's why it's detecting whether it's a unique hit or not. And the other thing is that what I was talking about there is whether it's a real hit. So if they stay on the page for a short period of time, like a few seconds, it will not be regarded as a real hit. The unique is where some people might visit the page more than once. So the same person might visit the page more than one time. So that's why there's more on the total and less on the unique. And then the real is where they stayed on the page for a bit longer. Now, where it says convert A is where they actually opted in and got onto the next page. And where it says, and they probably took a free tour and other things, because obviously if they got onto the next page, they become a free tour taker. Now, the convert B is where they actually took action. That's where they became a student. Now, they might have taken a trial. Now, there's a difference between the free tour and the trial. If they became a free tour member, that's easy. They'll just opt in and they're immediately a free tour. But if they take the trial, they need to actually physically decide to become a trial member and actually put their credit card in and everything. So they actually put their credit card in and they're taking a free trial of the system. They can even promote it, and they can even get into commission, meaning that if they bring people in and that person decides to upgrade, they could get themselves into commission during that time, even without spending any money. So those people came in. And then this other link that I shared out as well, where is it? Down here. So yeah, from YouTube we got 3 conversions to take the free trial. So in other words, they put their credit card details in, and also some of them actually upgraded as well, so they're already in. And this Traffic Zest which is a platform you can use, which brings me cold traffic. I haven't spent much, just 178 hits is not a lot of money. It's probably about $100 or something like that. I think I did it out of commissions anyway, because I'm promoting the platform. This is Traffic Zest, and the nice thing about Traffic Zest, you can tweak the conversion. You can decide how much you want to spend per click and how much you want to spend overall in your total budget, and you can decide on the different vendors. In most cases, you can just click the defaults and that would be fine. You don't necessarily need to go to, you don't need to use tier 1, or just because at the end of the day, this is a global opportunity, and most people will already be at high level English anyway. We're not really talking about people who are not English speakers, but a lot of people who have taken action with me are non-native English speakers anyway sometimes. So you might want to consider not necessarily just going for tier 1 just because you want to spend more money. You might want to sort of even it out, and just because most people are going to be speaking English who are going to be coming onto your website anyway, even if they're from different countries. So yeah, this is a good platform, and I'm reviewing them as well. So I love this platform, highly recommended. So yeah, as you can see, we're getting amazing results, and I love the fact that it's all integrated, not just the mailing list system. You can integrate that into LeadsLeap or any other platform. You can also integrate the tracking, not just on the front end, doing simple tracking. We're talking about deep tracking right the way through. Once it's set up, you've got the whole thing tracked. And the beautiful thing about Prosperity Marketing System is you can put your businesses in here. You're not just promoting one system. You can put your primary business in here. You can put your traffic resources in here. You can also customize it and decide what your downlines see, because there are a few levels. You can either take the student level, and there's a lot of customization in the student level, but what that means is that you're going to be earning anyway 100% commissions, which is great, and that's $12 a month. So you're going to get a residual income, and when bringing one person in, you're covering your costs. If somebody decides to upgrade to the owner level, they get more customization. They can put in their own training, and they can create pages and stuff like that for their downline to see. And if their downline want to get access to that training as well, they'll see that training as well. So it gets duplicated down, unless anyone in the downline decides to upgrade to the owner level. Then they can decide to hide that training if they don't want it in there, or they can decide to edit any of the income streams in there and decide what their downline sees. For example, if you've got a whole bunch of businesses or traffic resources, you can edit the existing traffic in there and then put your preferred traffic in there. So I did that. My sponsor, or the upline, had a bunch of traffic recommendations, but some of them I wanted to kind of switch out because they're a bit outdated. And I've had better results on other traffic sources, so I decided to switch some of them out. And you can do that if you become an owner level in this. You can decide what traffic sources you prefer and other things. Not just traffic, you could put other things in there, whatever, and your training. So yeah, really powerful. And plus you get the 100% commissions, so it's a really good money maker, even if they decide not to join your primary business. So you think about it, guys. If you're struggling promoting your primary business, I'm not saying that in a negative way. That's just typical. But the good thing about it, you're not leaving money on the table. You're not just saying goodbye to your leads because they've decided to not join you in your primary business. You've still got the opportunity to potentially make money out of them, and then they can do the same. So we're all here to make money. But then the good thing about this is you're offering them a system that makes money regardless if they join your primary business or not. Not only from the other income streams within this system, but also from the system itself. And all you need to do is to get one person in, and you've broken even. From that point on, it's profit. And the other great thing is that there's the 2 up to infinity referral program, which means when you bring your first person in, they stay with you, which puts you into break-even point. The second person will get passed up to your sponsor, which is a good thing, because think about it. When you're bringing someone in and then they're required to pass someone up to you, then that person who they pass up to you becomes your direct. And then when that person is then also required to pass another up to you. And then that person is required to pass another up, and so on. And that's what we mean by infinite. It never stops. One person could bring you thousands, potentially. And it's not one up to infinity, it's two up. So your second person and your fourth person get passed up. So the same with your people you bring in. Their second person and their fourth person is required to pass up. And it's done like that for a reason. It's good. You get to keep your first person, that immediately gets you into profit. That's where most people decide to quit an opportunity, is that they can't get to that break-even point. But just focusing on bringing one person in, it gets you to that break-even point. From that point on, you feel more comfortable to use the system. And with a system like this, you've got other opportunities to make money. Your primary business in here, your other income streams, whatever. So yeah, you'll get access to these pages on the inside of the training. So when you go in, you become a free tour. That won't give you access, because I'm not going to just let people come in and grab if they're already in the system, because I've had that before. People have just joined just for the sake of taking a free tour so they can get my value, and then not take action because they had no intention of taking action because they were already part of Prosperity Marketing System. So I'm only giving it to people who are at the student level. So if you're at the student level, you can get access to this. But it's always a shame when you get people from other teams who are already in this and have no intention of joining me, but they had the full kind of, they felt that all they wanted to do is just to join me, become a free tour taker, upgrade to the student level, grab my share codes, and then just cancel their credit card. That's just not playing fair, guys. I might even give this away. I've said to a few people I might even give it away eventually, but I'm giving my team first access to these share codes. So there's a lot of other stuff in there. I've got custom training in there. I've got the AI training that I've created myself. I've got the YouTube training I created myself, and the essential training course that I also created myself, all in this system. I've also got the viral lead magnet course that I sell on Warrior Plus. But if you join through me, you get that for free as well. It's all in here, guys. Thanks for watching, and let's get started. I'll see you on the inside, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.